Politics Watch. This is RP. Now, the JLP conference took place yesterday, depending on when you're hearing this, about the 28th of November. The Prime Minister took the podium and him said some things. But raise my eyebrows and me know enough of your eyebrows them raised too. I was having a discussion with the Patreon squad plus people at DM me. But know enough people eyebrows raised. Because Prime Minister Andrew Holness said some things where, well, they'll actually play some clips. Because I want to hear it straight from Fiend mouth. Place that look spooky. One of the first things me the Prime Minister mentioned is that, we always talk about the punishment for illegal possession of firearms, importing illegal firearms in the country, distributing them, selling them to clans, selling them to one another, selling them to Dunn Stokes. There is no real specific law that target that, and even the laws that may exist, they're simply too weak. At the same day, I dropped the video about deterrent. I'm going to play the clip because this is spooky. Hear what the Prime Minister said. And this is from Loop, just a little small clip. Go over there, go check out the full thing. So it was a very long speech. So check out the rest of the Loop, but this is a very small clip. I just want to hear what I say because I cannot give you the full context. I'm not want to misquote on them. I want to hear exactly what the Prime Minister said. Listen up to this part.
But what I'm saying is there needs to be stiffer penalties for those people who import the weapon, who provide the weapons to the killers, who lock the weapons, who use them to intimidate people. There should be the harshest penalties for them. They should start at the highest level. They shouldn't get automatic, bargaining, plea bargaining.
No. I've seen politicians say all kind of things and then down the road them backtrack or them say or them couldn't get around to it. But just for the sake of argument, I have to address what him say. And I have to be honest. Now we're talking. No, Andrew only starts to sound like he's the leader of one of the most violent, murder-struck, crime-ridden nations on earth. Now him start to sound like he's the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Because people want some general statements, some vague statements. No, Jamaica is an extraordinary country in terms of what going with crime and murder. Therefore, it requires some extraordinary measures. Mr. Woketivist, eat your heart out. A matter of fact, him specific about the importing of illegal firearms. So we know say, man I go bring in rifle through Haiti and man I bring in all these years people did that. And the part where him say, it shouldn't be an automatic plea bargaining. Go back and listen to my old video then. Or listen to the old video then. Tell them about that plea bargain thing. That cannot be on the table for everybody. Where those, because they want to speed up things and get through things to the system. Come, alright, take a little, guilty, get a 2 years, come back a road. Foolishness. Sci-fi can't get that. J-Bud can't get that. They understand there's a time and a place for it and for some people, but not bigger crime. Now I have to admit, this part of the speech get 4 eyebrows raised. And me only have 2. You see, Prime Minister Andrew Holness said something and then he make a long pause and that pause feel like 5 hours. And here the Prime Minister said, we need to disarm Jamaica. 4 eyebrows raised. And then him say, of illegal firearms, we go play it. Fool, listen up.
We must have a movement to disarm Jamaica of illegal guns.
Mr. Prime Minister, don't run them joke. Don't run them kind of joke. You see that pause where you put after disarm Jamaica, that you should be charged right there. Police Commissioner, you need to charge the Prime Minister. Illegal possession of heart attack and stroke because you almost send me to the Kingston Public Hospital, but me here disarm Jamaica. Because when woke activists start talking about disarmed countries, they might talk about disarm illegal weapons. They might talk about, we need to get the guns off the streets because if we take our guns from everybody, then we're going to safe. Now we know that's rubbish because criminals don't follow law. So when me him said disarm Jamaica, 4 eyebrows raised, but then him said off illegal firearms. That was a narrow escape, Mr. Prime Minister. He escaped into nearby bushes. This video would sound a lot different if we never hear the off illegal weapons part. Now this part, I want to hear this carefully because this is actually my favorite part in all of this. But telling you say the only way Jamaica can bring down gangs is by getting young members to turn on each other, a la C4 and Klansman. You need people inside these networks to give you information, no witness while walk on the road, now go to see everything and then go in a courtroom, go sing, no stone crusher and go sing, no Klansman go sing, no one other, nothing can go so. Right? It have to be the same gang members them who turn on each other. Now, listen to this part carefully, then get back to you.
And the only way that you should get any reduction in sentencing is if you tell us where the gun come from, how you get it, who sent it come, and as you give us information, so you get a reduction in your sentence.
As me say, I've seen politicians make talk and then let down people before, so I'm not getting too excited. But if the Prime Minister bring that in, if the Prime Minister bring in a system where 87s, whoever get catch with illegal matic, and in order to get, because remember them want the plea bargain and them want, right now them just plead guilty and it done. If in order to get a reduction of them sentence, them have to give up them done. Then guess what happened to the done now? They have to give up him source, right, who are bringing in the rifle them. Because we know say, these 90 octanes, these dons, right, they must have some bigger links, right? We can do things cross waters, right? We can do things in our Uncle Sam place. Right? Alright, are you run this lane down a Waltham, are you run this lane down a Maxfield, are you run this lane in a Norwood or Hendon, are you run this lane in a Jonestown? But who are pay for the matic them? Who are ship them out of the country? These are the questions JCF need to answer, and they can get the answers from them people. But if they just catch them, make them plead guilty, them rub 1 year, 6 months come back a road, the network cannot be dismantled. But if them know so them have to give the intel to get any kind of reduction, then no for the man them with a foreign and a mash up Jamaica, dog name them supper. Now you can actually build an entire case against them. Or somebody can go up and stand and go say, well, him send the money go here so, then the money come here so, then we loot the money here, the money go to Portland, the man go across the road, and go across the water, and then you bring back the rifle them. This is how you dismantle criminal networks with information from the criminals themselves. It is tried and proven. And a fairy tale, right, good-hearted person who just, wake up one morning and decide say, I'm going to just know everything. Only people in the system can really stink the system. And then when you hold on pay 90, you hold on pay your favorite, money spender in a Uncle Sam place, or in a Canada, or in the UK, who are sending the money, right? You hold on pay him. Him want a reduction too. I wonder which 116 him are linked with. I wonder which man with a reputation for badness him are linked with. To get this done and that done. Because certain operations too big, even if you're 90 acting, how you do it? Oh, that's how you do it? Well, they can choose this way, the hard way. Or they can tell you what you want to know, right? And sink him too. Now found the favorite 116 might just end up on TVJ News. It's looking spooky. But I'm not getting too excited until I see it come to life. But this is our Prime Minister of Jamaica needs to start soon. This is what, when you realize your country consistently top murder charge for decades, this is how you need to sound. The foundation needs to solid. Laws need to get rewrite. Me also seen a loop them say it's going to be a review on the entire legal structure of Jamaica in 2022. Because I'm telling us that the law them are the same old colonial laws them Jamaica work with. For almost 6 decades. Matter of fact, the irony is in 2022, we name it about 6 decades, it's actually going to be 6 decades. So it will be 6 decades. It takes Jamaica 6 decades, right, to actually start get serious on crime, and laws will deal with crime. I'm not getting my hopes up yet, but like me a ear. Like me a ear. It's not going to be a quick fix, but the foundation have to get it. Just like when you dig foundation for house, you have to bring in the tractor, bring in the backhoe, you have to bust some pipe, and you have to lick down one light post every now and then by accident, right? And you have to make be nice, right? But after you lay the foundation and you start building the house, when you're done, you have a nice house. It might take a year, it might take 3, but the foundation have to dig first. Now house can't build from the top down. You've never seen that. You've never seen somebody build a house from the roof down. It's spooky, especially the timing. Same Sunday. Spooky. This is what I want to hear. This all if a fool run up and down and tell people all kind of niceness and them. We don't have time for that. Jamaica has been at crisis level for the last 20-30 years. Time to get serious. Now, I expect the work to be them by Monday morning to jump out and start. You can. Prime Minister better try and backtrack. Stand firm. Because we know Jamaica have a history of weak leaders when any kind of nice start make, especially from entertainers. And even, see, people them who pretend they know them love the poor and them jump out and what do you mean? Yeah, that me mean. I said it and I meant it. That me mean. Don't backtrack. Don't backtrack. Anytime you go and get serious for nothing, and people start make up them bag of nice, the worktivists them and the so-called scholars them and entertainers them, yes, the man start backtrack. Oh, whenever, what do you mean? I'm sorry. It's about time Jamaican leaders start make, especially foreign worktivists. If it's one type of worktivist I cannot stand, it's the foreign worktivists. I mean the foreign worktivists where, right, them now have nothing to do with Jamaica, but all them do is travel around the world and look for countries to preach to. And try to tell them countries that offer you the film situation. And then pick and choose which country, right, to dictate to, which country to pontificate to. Countries like Jamaica, countries like Barbados, they may see Andrew Holness, they may see Mia Motley, they may see a Guyana, they may see a Trinidad, and them start preach. You can't do this, we don't, guess what, worktivists, we don't care. So when the Prime Minister start make certain, big talk, to make sure say the shoulder them, make sure say him in the gym, right, I do him shrugs, right, and I do him overhead press because the shoulders have to go broad because worktivists are come for you. Worktivists will come for you. You can't say that. What do you mean by that? This is how it should be done. This is how we do things in our country. We don't care about your country. Your country is not Jamaica. Your country is not tapping red at rates every year. Your citizens not drop like fly. And enough of these worktivists, especially when they come from America, they run past Chicago, run past New York, run past Baltimore, and all the places in America where people are dead like fly, and find them way down in Jamaica, find them way in Barbados, find them way in Ghana, find them way all over the world. I tell them how to run country. We know business where you want to say worktivists. Foreign worktivists. Prime Minister make him speech. No, if down the road we have to adjust things and fix things, that's a Jamaican matter. Not your business, worktivists. Tired of people treating countries like Jamaica like we're a child. All these different groups, human rights groups, things like them can just tell Jamaica, we don't want to hear nothing from you. Countries like Jamaica and Barbados and Trinidad, they want, we don't care what you have to say. It is what it is. Extraordinary situation call for extraordinary measures. Worry about your place. Prime Minister say, when if we give intel, or things will get spooky on them. So the KAJ ready on a statement a morning, put it out. I'm tell people say, when you're ready for a certain type of leadership, you see people already start and say, but that sound crazy. This not even gonna go as far, this not even gonna wait. At least it's a start. But this I make when get nervous. You know what? Let me leave this one as if you know. Patreon squad, big up himself. Yeah, don't know, no life. Vulture squad, stay circling. Bless.